40. So Mary Kay is a skincare company. It's that company that will give the woman that direct attention, one-to-one attention on customer service of what she actually needs. I've been with Mary Kay over 12 years now. So I like to give my own personal testimony about Mary Kay. So I was on maternity leave over 12 years ago, and I was having breakout on my skin, not acne, like dark patches. My skin just went, I got to know it's about the hormones that was happening to me. A lot on my face. Then I couldn't step out without putting a lot of cake my face before I could step out. And I knew I really need help more than this foundation I'm using. So I was so blessed to be out one day and I met a beauty consultant with Mary Kay. And to me, I thought she just wanted to sell powder to me. And I'm like, you know what? If you have a good foundation, that's what I was saying to her, because I thought that's what I needed. Then she now explained to me, are you there, Ronke?
Yes,
Okay.
I am. I'm
Okay,
just
you just
spotlighting.
oh, I see. So she now explained to me that skincare is the number one thing that they do in Mary Kay, that the skincare is what will, bring that new skin and exactly what you need. And she said, will you like your skin to be so good that you won't even worry about makeup so much? And I'm like, please, please, please. Yes, please. I want to know about that. So we booked an appointment. She came to see me at home, and the rest is history. I used the products for about 1 week, just sampling it. Even that appointment she had with me, it was like half of the face to try the product on one side and compare the two sides. I'm talking about skincare in form of cleansers and cream. When I tried it, I could feel the difference only once of trying the product. And I'm like, really? Something like this exists? And I never ever knew about that because I also have very sensitive skin. So with sensitive skin, I'm always skeptical. I can't, if I try this, I'll be thinking, oh, what if this thing irritates me? What if this? What if that? But Mary Kay was just a perfect fit. And I'm saying it to you as when I was a customer with Mary Kay. So you can see that it's not just about, we don't just like dish products out that, oh, buy Mary Kay or get Mary Kay. We as beauty consultants in Mary Kay, we use the products ourselves. That is, we get our own ready because the products are that good, very good quality products. So that takes me to a bit of background about Mary Kay. We'll try and summarize it, yeah? So Mary Kay has been around over 60 years now. Headquarters of Mary Kay is in US, Dallas, Texas. And as we speak now, Mary Kay is in over 40 countries all over the world. Mary Kay is that number one in the direct selling of cosmetics and skincare. Color cosmetics and skincare. Mary Kay is number one direct seller of those. And you can check these findings out in their top bodies that regulate every brand to make sure they are doing quality, to make sure they are not testing products on animals, to make sure that the products really work, they are high standard. So we have a beauty Bible, we have good housekeeping, we also have Forbes. So Forbes also has this magazine, and Mary Kay, recently Mary Kay won second best customer service worldwide, globally. So you can see that Mary Kay is that top, top, top. No company just goes in these places. For Forbes to launch a company in their magazine, so Forbes is top, 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 top. If you check it out, you'll be like, what? So you will know that Mary Kay is real good quality products that have stood the test of time. So quickly, I'm going to introduce you to my colleague, Ronke. So Ronke, could you please, maybe you start sharing your presentations first, or you want to talk about it first? Which one? I think you should do a little bit of talk, then you now share your
Yes.
presentations then.
Yeah, just a moment, please. Thank you for joining us tonight. We won't take long. will ensure that we'll finish 8 o'clock. My name is Ronke. I'm a beauty consultant, and I started this journey. It's going to be 2 years. And before I started, a friend of mine who is also a member of the unit, as the one that has been encouraging me, and she's been talking to me about it for years because she's been on it on the journey for over 6 years, going to 7, and I kept pushing it off. But later, as I will show in my presentation, when I eventually took that step, I didn't start out to be a consultant. I just wanted to try the product. But when I saw the way the product worked on me, I thought, wow, this is something that needs to be shared with other women. And one thing I can say about the UK product is really, you actually don't need a lot of introduction. You just need to use it. Once you use it and you see how your skin reacts to it, the rest is history. And another thing that I love so much about the product, about the company really, is everybody is taken care of. It's not one jacket fits all because we all have different skin type. So everything is tailored to suit individual need. And the journey I've been on it, I know that the product does more. Even apart from the skin, it does a lot to you as a person, as an individual. So that's just like a summary of how I got into the Mary Kay. And I'd just like to share my slides just for a few minutes, just to share with us on why it is important for us as women to take care of our skin. It's not just a moment, please. Oh, okay. Now we know that as we get older, we women generally, we always are concerned about our skin. And it's the same thing that happened to me. There are certain things that happens naturally. It's like no matter how beautiful your house is, if you don't maintain it, eventually you're going to be seeing a lot of wear and tear. The same thing with our car. Even if you don't drive your car, you park your car in front of your house for 24 hours. If you go back to it and you just use your hand and scrub, just press it on those cars, you will see dust and you'll be wondering, where is this coming from? So for years, a lot of things like that, they just accumulate on our skin. And we might not know the impact until age begins to catch on. And you find out that fine lines begin to break out. You have wrinkles. The texture of our skin changes. There's a lot of sagginess. You go darker. And all these things, they are normal things that happen to a skin that is not looked after. And as I said there, aging is normal. It's a normal thing. But healthy aging with glowing skin is by choice. And that's what the company is all about. That you know what? Yeah, aging is beautiful, but you can do it right in a way that you love the skin that you are in. And that's one of Mary Kay's quotation, that will help you to love the skin that you are in. You'll be amazed at how many women out there that are having problem with self-rejection because they look at their face in the mirror and they're unhappy. And of course, when you're unhappy with yourself, definitely your inner man will take on the messages. And all these messages will begin to affect your cells in the body to work contrary. So you have people that are having health issues that are rooted in negative thought going through their mind. And those negative thoughts sometimes comes through self-rejection. They look at their skin, they look at their body, they don't like it. And we're saying that, you know what, there is a way out of it. And it's not just about, come and be using the cream. It's about the overall effect that it has on you. It enhances your quality of life. So this is, and this page, the director has spoken a lot about the company. And one of the things I like about the company is the fact that it promotes core values that promote holistic health. And as I said it helps you to come out of your shell. It helps you to see the good that is in you. As you know, you can imagine when you have enhanced glowing skin, you will feel confident in yourself. You look at yourself in the mirror, you'll be happy. And of course, when you are happy, you release good pheromones in your body. When you release good pheromones in your body, it helps your body to function effectively. So you can see how everything just goes around in a circle. You see, this was me in 2024 when my friend introduced me to Mary Kay and I decided to buy, not to sell. That was in August 2024. I decided to buy. The picture after was 3 weeks. Honestly, that was what made me to, decide that I'm going to use it as I'm going to join it and start a business with it. 3 weeks after I started using the product, I saw the changes on my face. And on the what you have on the right are the product I've been using. I started with Time Wise Miracle Set, and I've been very religious with that. And then not too long ago, I added microdermabrasion set. And honestly, the changes on my skin. I was telling the director just before you came that it's only most of the time weekend that I spend time to use makeup. Most of the time during the week, I don't use makeup because of the nature of my work. But guess what? When I touch my skin, I know that there's remarkable difference. So this is not just about, oh, we want you to come and buy, but the benefit that is, the benefit it brings helps to promote your health. I'm an holistic wellness coach. So I promote holistic health. And I know that when you don't feel good about yourself, it compromises your quality of life in other areas. When you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't like your face, it affects the way you dress, it affects the way you present yourself to people, it affects the way you communicate. Because they will tell you that when people look at you, they first of all make judgment based on your face before you even begin to talk. But when you, as an individual, you're already rejecting yourself, you're already emitting negative vibes out to people that are there. So we're saying, you know what? You don't have to go through that route. There is a way around it. And one thing about Mary Kay is we sit down with you, we talk, we ask you what you want, and the product are tailored to suit your skin, to prevent skin problem, to slow down aging process. And honestly, since I started using the product, I feel lighter on my face. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm happy at the woman I'm becoming. And I'm happy that in the next 2 years, I'm going to be 60. And I'm happy at the woman I'm daily becoming because I look at myself in there and I say, yes, this product works. So that's what this program is all about, to encourage us to look after ourselves. Women, most of the time, we look after everybody. We look after your partner, about your children, you look care for your families. And most of the time, we are the ones that we put ourselves at the bottom of the list. And sometimes for years, you might be having a lot of health issues, a lot of things piling up. And when we now get to the age where we're supposed to be enjoying, all those things begins to break out. And we're saying you don't have to wait. Everyone deserves to be looked after, including us. So one of the ways we can start is to start doing things that gives attention to our skin. So I would like to stop there. So over to you, Director. You are muted.
Well done for sharing, Ronke. That was a lot of interesting, direct information. And thanks so much to our guests for being here tonight. We appreciate your being here. Do you have any questions at this point about skincare? Anything at all? Please feel free. We are all women like you, women like you. My background is in mental health. Ronke's background is in she's a holistic coach. She's a well-being coach. You see, she works with a lot of women. I too work with lots of women. And these things all connect together. So it's all about sharing and helping other women. That's what we do. So it's more than just, we just want to look good, or I don't know, paint our faces. There's more to it than that. So the state of our skin, we can keep it refreshed. That's what I tell my customers, and they know. And they will tell you that this is exactly what happens. So there's a lady that was meant to turn up tonight. She couldn't turn up. because today is last day of the month, she's doing filing of her clients. She's into, I think she works with Inland Revenue, so she couldn't come. She will have come to tell you how she's now refreshed. This is what we're talking about. So we have a lot of people like that, women like that, young adults too, men, boys, skin. Anybody that has skin is our customer in Mary Kay. We can help with that. Early this morning, I actually had a consultation with one of my customers. She wanted for her son. She has twins, a boy and girl. So she said the girl has been using the product, the skincare, from, puberty stage. She was having, not breakout, she doesn't have acne, but her skin, she could tell that it's getting rough. It's no longer smooth like it used to be and all of that. So far back then, 2 years now, the girl has been using Mary Kay products. We have the one for teenagers, we have the one for middle age, we have the one for over 50, and her skin is dramatically changed. So her brother too is needing skincare, and he has been trying XYZ brands and it's not been working. So mom picked up the phone and was like, she wants to talk to me about what can we use. Does Mary Kay have products for men specific? And I was like, yes, yes, yes. You see, so she's been sorted out today because the boy is having a bit of breakout. It causes loss of confidence. He said he doesn't want to go out like he used to go out before, that he just wants to be indoors, which is not his normal self. You see, so now we're glad that we got something for him. So mom is getting that for him, and sister too was telling him, use Mary Kay product, use my own. But the boy wants to use the specific men's one, yeah? So we have for men, we have for women, we have. So please ask us questions. Ronke, you can start that quick demo. Let me go with the miracle set. So this is our major set in Mary Kay. It's called the miracle set. This is it here. So this is our major, because this can be used by any person middle-aged, and we usually use it as a first recommendation. It's called the miracle set. This is my most favorite set. I've been using this as a customer from over 12 years ago, and it's just natural products. Mary Kay is not into chemicals or harsh product or harsh substance, nothing like that. Natural products you will use and you will see your skin being enhanced. And many women can testify, like Ronke too. So we start with the cleanser. So skincare routine starts with, what are you using to wash your face every day? So it's recommended as an adult. Soap is not good for you. I will say it again. Soap is not good for you. Soap is not good for you. You can imagine me far back then. I used to use soap on my face. So I learned in Mary Kay. How did I get to know that soap is not okay? Funny enough, when I came into Mary Kay, my daughter was 6 years old then. And she was talking about soap one day. And she said, Mommy, do you know soap is not good for adult skin? You shouldn't be using soap. And I was just looking at her and thinking, what is she talking about? I didn't take it seriously. But I now found out in my Mary Kay business that, as a customer, that soap is a no-no. You can use soap for all over your body. And I know women, I know how you are feeling right now. You might be thinking, I've been using soap for 20 years, 30 years, 40, 50 years. I know that feeling. But if you know that something is better for you and it's going to change things for you for better, will you make that change, or will you say, this is what I've been using, I'm going to be there, use that forever? So it's fabulous product. You will love. That's what Ronke is using, and that is what I use morning and night. This is this is a religion. It's in my bathroom. It's everywhere. You come to my bathroom, you see it everywhere. It's product that work. So this cleanser is not just any random cleanser in the shops. Our brand is called Time Wise. Time Wise is for the very busy woman. She doesn't have time to, the product has finished. She has to buy it all over again. It lasts long. You buy the set like that, 3 to 4 months is still there. It lasts long and you will see it working. So this cleanses, refreshes the skin, exfoliates, yeah, and you will see that renewal. Our cleanser also has niacinamide. I've not seen any cleanser. When customers get to know that, they're like, oh my God, Mary Kay is really extra, extra. So you see this cleanser here is loaded, anti-aging benefits, fully loaded in it to renew and refresh the skin naturally. So she's cleaning it up now. Then you want to go with the, yeah, okay. We'll do the miracle set quickly here. So the antioxidant moisturizer. So this is more than a moisturizer, antioxidant. If you go on Google or your dictionary and check antioxidant, and antioxidant is loaded benefits for the skin. We are even advised to eat foods that are rich in antioxidants because it's going to nourish the skin. It will also get rid of things that shouldn't be there. So this is a moisturizer doing much more than just moisturizing your skin, and it's anti-aging too. So that is it. Ronke is using our products. Just a little goes a long way. You will use it and you're like, oh, this is already enough. Unlike some other brands, you have to put like a lot before it comes out. But with ours, just a little of the product, you will feel it's good. And you will see it goes around your face. So the product lasts long. Then we have these two small but mighty, we call them, they are the serums that go with your moisturizer. So during the daytime, you use that one. This is SPF. Any one of you heard of SPF before? Any of our guests? Please feel free. I'm sure you must have heard of SPF. Anyone? Sister, mommy, Sister Lydia, have you heard of SPF before? Anyway, it could be even your children. You know, the children, sometimes they are the ones, like I was telling you about my daughter, telling me about a cleanser. I mustn't use soap. She was only 6 years old then. So you see, SPF is maybe you've heard of sunscreen protection. That's what it's called out there. They say sunscreen. But SPF is more than sunscreen. SPF protects you from the environment. So when we say the environment, we learn a lot in America, the things that make the skin to go dull. That's what we are saying when we say environment. So in the environment, there's something called free radicals. Free radicals. So you see, we learned, when you learn, there's some learning. That's why we say knowledge is power. When you learn, you will now be on top of people that don't know. You see what I'm saying? So we learn it, we see it, we use it, then we see the difference, and we're like, wow, this thing is so real and protecting the skin, changing everything. So it's a game changer. SPF is your BFF. That's what we say. That means it's your best friend for life. We use it every day. So it protects you from environmental stressors. Environmental stressors can be the free radicals in the air. Free radicals are like scavengers. They go on your skin, they sit on your skin. Can you imagine that? Without permission, they sit on your skin and take over the whole skin. You now begin to see this dull, itchy, irritating, easily irritated. It will first ruin the barrier of your skin, the top, before it now begin to enter. The worst scenario of it is skin cancer. That's the worst. Or you just see terrible hyperpigmentation, discoloration, uneven skin. So these things are live and direct. And just look at UK, the way UK is designed. We're busy, working around the clock, taking care of the whole world, like my colleague Ronke was saying. So you just find out that you're so busy, and before you know it, you are growing older. And before you know it, this prevents premature aging. So there's something called premature aging. All those scavengers, different things on the skin, different stuff. It can be, there's technology too. I'm just giving you what are those other things in the environment. Technology. Many times you are working on your laptop. Now the phone has become, you know what our phone has become now? Everything is, they are smartphones. Everything you want to do now is on your phone. You know that there are this radiation that come out of these phones and all the electric gadgets. They're on your face. They come on the face. Very powerful radiation. Even when you're cooking, the heat from the food, all of that. Yes, we are going to do all those different things that we do, but you need to know the aftercare. What do you do to cleanse before you go to bed? So you are not carrying all those things to bed. So SPF protects you. You use it on top of your moisturizer. Then we have the nighttime, it's called nighttime recovery. Can you see all those bubbles in there? This is a whole goodness in a bottle for you. It's collagen full there. Collagen is the nourishment that begins to disappear from the skin as we advance in age. You're going over 30, over 40, collagen goes down from like 97% when we were kids. After childbirth again, it just drops and drops and drops until collagen is maybe like 3%. I saw a woman recently, not too long. I always use her as an example. She says her own collagen must be minus 20. Her own is not 3% because this woman, she has 5 kids. Then she said she had them like, all of them are almost like the same, maybe one year to 2 years. So she said she never had a break to even look after herself, and that she can tell that her skin has really, she was bringing out old pictures. So this is what we tell women. Some will say, oh, my skin is good, my skin is okay. Please go and check out 10 years ago. Go and look for your picture of 10 years ago and compare so you can see what has really happened. Now she's happy, her skin is lifted. Thank God for Mary Kay. Mary Kay has helped many women and still helping women for over 60 years that this company has been around. So please ask questions. This set is called the Miracle Set, live and direct like that. This is a wonderful formula. Did you see the before and after that Ronke was showing? That is live and direct. That's her picture. When did you come into Mary Kay, Ronke?
2024.
2024. 24. So it was 2024. Now we are in New Year 26. She's been around. It was just over a year. It was a year in last August. So she's 1 year and let's say 5 months. So that is how long she's been in Mary Kay. She only used those products for how many weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. And I can't forget the call. She called me and was like, hey, Sister Kemi, my skin, oh. That excitement you felt. I can remember when I felt that as excitement as far back as 12 years ago, when I was, battling with a hyperpigmentation then, and it cleared everything. So we have products that work. Please ask questions. And I really appreciate you. I'm going to keep lovely gifts because impromptu, you are not just early bird. We usually give early bird gifts, like people that come early, we give them gifts. Yours is more than early bird. You are impromptu guests, just from the blues, and they showed up. Please ask questions. Ask any question, please. Only one, yeah? You can ask one question about any other, maybe skin concern or any product you've heard about or Mary Kay in general. Please ask questions. Any one of you?
My question is, I noticed that Black women, most of us, we have skin tags. Is there any product that Mary Kay does that helps with any of that?
With skin tags,
Because
that's a good question. Yes, that's one of the things we have on our list, very popular. In fact, we have this lady, she was introduced by one of our consultants. She's a customer. She's an allergen, yeah? This lady, she was having it all over her neck. Yeah, she had the skin tags, very big ones like that on her neck, on her chest. And we have even forgotten that this woman had this. I'm telling you, when we met her like summer last year. Then her recruiter, the lady that told her about Mary Kay, had like an event at home around like November. So this lady came and we saw her. We were saying hello, hello, and she was smiling with us. So during that presentation and event we were having, she was now like, do you remember? She was, because we were sharing our bits about Mary Kay. So she was telling us, she said, can you remember those skin tags, everything I had on my neck, that the thing was all over? So somebody was asking her, what product did you use? So she was looking on the table and she picked up Satin Body. So we have this body product. It's called Satin Body. It's in form of a scrub. It has a shower gel and it has a wash. A lotion. So it's a wash, it's a scrub, and so it's called Satin Body. Yes, we do indeed. My dear sister, this is it in the bag here. Mary Kay has body products too. Yes. So this is what she used. It's 3-in-1. You see the set like that. So you see, we do more than foundation powder. That's why we always want to do a date like this so that we can show you what we offer, other things we offer in Mary Kay. So you see that. So this is the scrub, the wash, and the lotion. So that was what she used, and it cleared all of those off from her skin. So yes, we do. We do have. Yes, indeed, we do have. It goes deeper into the skin, because if you are trying to even use a moisturizer on the skin, and your skin is having all this buildup of dead skin, because the skin does a 28-day cycle, and the dead skin will turn into dead cells on top of even on the face. That's what happens. So that's why you need a good exfoliator for the face. Then we scrub once a week. We have something for scrubbing. We use once a week. You could show that. Ronke, you could show the microdermabrasion. Then we have the scrub for the body. For the body. We have the one for the face. So that is a microdermabrasion, is a scrub and a serum. Like that. So this one is for the face. It's a serum, and this this is my husband's favorite Mary Kay product. I always say that because from the day he tried this over 6 years ago, ooh, you only need to use this once a week. You will have a lift instant. You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it?
No, it's okay. It does
Just
wonder.
briefly.
Honestly.
Just briefly. So it's a scrub for the face.
It opens up, makes your face to become brighter. And you don't actually need a lot, just a little bit, really.
Okay.
I mean, that's
any questions?
Yeah. I've added it to my regime.
Sorry, say that again.
I said that's what I experienced since I added it to what I use.
Okay, yeah. So you can add it, you see, to what you use, because it's not, that one is not used every day. So the cleanser for washing the face, this is everyday wash. Yeah. But the scrub, that scrub is once a week. So you scrub, then you now put this serum. This is Pore Minimizer Serum, a very wonderful serum. This one will also help your makeup. Everything will come out much better. So you see our faces, we don't use much makeup. We use just very light makeup. Because when you use makeup and you have to use a whole lot, it's because the skin is not giving, like our Gen Zs will say. It's not giving. So that's why you see some women, we put plenty, they have to pack it, or else it won't show like before again. But for us, we just use little tiny makeup, because the skincare has already upgraded. Your skin is up already. So you just need little makeup, little touch to finish your makeup. That was a wonderful question, Mrs. Deshola. Thanks for asking that question. Sister Lydia, any question? Any question at all? We're here to serve you. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Thanks for coming. We're just rounding up now. We just went over 8 o'clock. Well done for making it a date tonight. We're pleased that you showed up and we've been able to pass these questions.